you have heard the generic feedback as far as the government or institutions are concerned. Whether it is Mr. Rao, director of IIT Delhi, he says, and the substance of what he's trying to say is that life must go on. We have prepared enough. In the lockdown, we have done our capacity building, and now we must get our life back on track. How convincing do you think this argument is?
So Sanket, as you just mentioned, what we've done is we've opened up the Geeta Bhatt platform. We said we are not going to make an episode on this. Let the students speak. These are young, educated, tech-savvy students. And I asked them that send in your thoughts, 30 seconds, 1 minute. And if I was to pick up one thing that I got a feedback on, you know, it's very nice to hear these things, life must go on. It's all great. I completely understand that everything can't come to a standstill. The students have only one simple main point. What is the message that is being sent here? The parliament is shut. The courts are operating virtually. The campaigning has severe restrictions. Even election campaigning has severe restrictions. What is the one thing where people are being forced to be in one place? It seems nothing. So either say or tell us that we are the sacrificial lambs, that you want us to go into these examination centers, you want us to travel hundreds of kilometers, you want to get together in one place. The students are not being able to understand why, when the parliament is not working, the courts are not working, and everything is still under lockdown, the trains are not working. We do not have a proper transportation infrastructure that is working at this point of time. I'm not even going into floods, etc., etc.
Correct.
Why at that point of time are the students being forced? The examination pressure first, and then you do this on top of that. That is a problem. Had the parliament opened, I think the politicians would have sent out a very clear message. We are ready. We are here. Why can't you give your examination? Tell me one thing where students can be told they are doing it. Why can't you do?
Oh, where is that lead by example for the students? I think that's the point that is being made. Geeta Bhatt, would you want to come in? You hear what Akash Banerjee says, that at a time when courts are operating virtually, parliament is shut, there is no real activity as far as government activity is concerned happening physically. Most of the things are happening online. Education itself, school education is happening online. You want these students to write their examinations. Why can the government not lead by example?
Well, Sanket ji, as far as I think the preparations in parliaments are already going on to begin the next session from the month of September. Courts, already the lawyers are approaching. They have asked the courts that there should be a physical appearance for the cases, and the preparation is already on. And this was also mentioned by the Honorable Supreme Court in the judgment related to NEET JEE. However, coming to the main point, examinations like JEE, these are gateway to some of the most prestigious institutions in the country, and henceforth I think all agree on this, that eligibility to such institutions has to be based on merit and has to be based on scholarship.
No, I agree, but Ms.
Bhatt, say that why these exams...
Ms. Bhatt, how would you respond to the sentiment?
Yes, I am coming to that.
But Ms. Bhatt, how do you respond to the sentiment that will I be in a right frame of mind to be able to write an exam like this? It's a prestigious exam. Imagine tempers will be running high, and I have COVID to deal with, and I have this whole situation to deal with.
You see, you were talking about that whether the government or the institutions will be compassionate. Yes, there have been compassionate, and that is the reason that the examination has been postponed, if I'm not wrong, 3 times before. But it is very important at this junction to understand that the institutions will be able to start their academic session only in December.
Geeta Bhatt, 2 or 3 very specific things.
Just give me a minute to complete, Sanketji,
sure.
Then I'll come to your point also. It is important these institutions will be able to start the academic session only if the examinations are held as per the schedule which has been given at present. Also, please remember that if that does not happen, it will be a 0 year and there will be no academic session to begin with. And please remember that when next year the examination happens, there will be those students who were preparing to sit this year, that is 25 lakh plus.
Okay, I understand the problem.
That much number more. So
Professor Bhatt, I understand the conundrum. My point is, what is the solution? Is the solution to go ahead with the examination or to think something out of the box? I think that is the bigger concern over here. That will we go ahead with life as normal? Give students a feeling that they will be sacrificed? as Akash
No,
said?
not at all. Not at all. Their life is important, and so is their future.